And your response?
I think it all just comes back to loving self. I can't love my neighbor if I don't love me. You know, I mean, and I don't need to simplify it to that because everything you said right on. I'm just adding to that.
Right.
I really just think the simplicity of it, and that has to do with how we're being raised, because a lot of us don't know how to love ourselves. We don't know what that looks like. Because mom was working a lot of times, single families, right? So she's so busy making sure we got a meal on the table that she ain't loving herself. So I don't know what that looks like, and she didn't know what that looked like, because you know what I mean. It becomes generational. And so it is really something that has to be learned.
Yeah.
Once this is good, everything is good.
Yes. And not only that, and I think too, for me, I believe it's my responsibility, because this year, going on 28 years, and I love this man. Not only do I love him, I like him, because honey, you can be married people who don't like him, honey.
Yes.
Who want to stand with that pencil?
Be like, you know, oatmeal and rat poison.
What?
You like when you keep playing with me. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm in there.
Well,
But, you know, and I think I owe it to my princesses out there to understand, because I remember back in the day, people would talk about how much they love their husband. I'm not seeing that on social media anymore. Mm-hmm. It's almost, and I asked, this one lady told me that she doesn't want to talk about how great her husband is because she's afraid that her friend is going to take her husband. I said, your friend can't, I said, first of all, your friend can't take something that don't belong to her, okay?
Right.
So let's forget that. I'm going to say that I'm married to a king, and he's a good king, and I'm going to continue, because that's what's missing today. We are not putting these guys on the, what do you want to call it, pedestal, because you have some good guys who are working hard, taking care of the family, and they don't get their props. You know, when they go outside of the house, they're being harassed by God knows every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So we as women need to make sure, whether you're white, black, it doesn't matter. We have to make sure that we're giving men their props. And we're not doing that as often.